This video is for the tab packet project, steps 7 and 8. So you just finished drawing sketches out, researching and drawing. You got those approved, and then you've labeled them and you've decided which one you want. All right, so if you remember my example, I had the Pegasus and the landscape. Let's say I decide to do the landscape. Okay, so what I'm going to do in step 7 is I'm going to find a skill that I think would help you improve your drawing. So right here, I think that 1 point perspective may help you improve what you're doing, 0 point or 1 point perspective. Okay, so I will write that on your packet, and once I have that written, you are going to go ahead and research. Now there's a couple places you can go. The first thing is on my page. Okay, so if you go to my page, I have some recommended skill sets in playlists for you. So if you go to my channel, go to playlists, you look down here, you can see drawing and shading skills and paint skills. These are recommended videos for you that are really good and are by other teachers. All right, I'm still working on creating these, so it's totally fine, and you probably want to hear someone else's voice anyway because you've heard mine enough. So unfortunately in here there isn't really anything on perspective. There's 0 point perspective. So this might be one to watch to get an idea.
To teach you what I affectionately call 0 point perspective.
Okay, so this might help you understand 0 point perspective and how you can apply it to your piece. Or if there's nothing in there, you could type in 1 point perspective. And there's tons of tutorials here on 1 point perspective, all right? And all of these are narrated. You can choose some shorter ones if you'd like, but they give you a good idea. And so what I want you to do is I want you to do the tutorial, all right? So whatever they do in there, I want you to practice what they do, even if it's just a general basic 1 point perspective. Once you've practiced it, then I want you to apply it to your sketch, and I want you to evolve your sketch, and I want you to do a 5 to 10 minute evolve sketch. So that should also be in your sketchbook, right? So you've got your sketchbook, all right, and this is the page with 7 to 10 sketches. So on the next page you're going to do your 1 point perspective tutorial, and you will apply that right here, okay? And then below it, 5 to 10 minute evolved sketch. Okay, so again, in this area, I'm going to take what I learned with 1 point perspective, okay, and I am going to draw a more detailed mythical city using 1 point perspective, and some of the things that I'm learning about line depth, right? Things have thicker lines, right, in the front, and the closer they are, and then they kind of start to fade out, and you see more gradient as you go further towards the back in lighter colors, right? And what does that tell me? I also might want to look up New Zealand, right? Because if I'm doing Frodo, right, what does that mean? Also, if I'm doing 1 point perspective, where is my horizon line, right? How is that going to affect things? Do I have a road here, right? So I'm going to use what I learned in perspective to try to make sure that I know what's being drawn follows the rules of perspective, okay? Now, if you can show me that you know this skill set really well, show me, all right? And maybe there'll be something else that you can work on. But once you have evolved this into a 5 to 10 minute evolved sketch, you shouldn't spend forever on this, 5 to 10 minutes, come and check out with me again, right here with your evolved sketch and your tutorial.